Hi, Gaz here from UK Angling, and you join us here at the beginning of the session. We're in Manor Farm Leisure, just outside Evesham. We're on the River Avon, targeting chub and barbel. We've just got to our swim, just downstream from a weir, looking really nice. So we're going to put some bait in the water and get started with the session. So we spent a few hours in the first swim with no luck, unfortunately. We had a big boat come through and wipe out some lines, which was unfortunate. But other than that, yeah, nothing to report so far. We've moved a few swims down. I'll show you now where we are. I'm fishing near a nice snag over here. My brother Rob is just setting up the next swim down. Unfortunately, with the river being low and clear, fishing was very difficult. We tried another swim further down in the bottom of the section, but ended up back in the first swim ready for the night, and we had to wait until 5 AM before any action. So after a rude awakening and the fight of my life, I was hooked into my first barbel. This one weighed 8 pounds 8 ounces, so a new PB. I was absolutely over the moon, completely exhausted, but very happy to be off the mark with my first barbel. A note to be careful of: when you're returning barbel, make sure you give them plenty of time to rest before you let them swim away. It's very, very important. Yep. Oh, it's morning now after that crazy fight in the night, and I've just had a nice chub. He's just gone 3.5 pounds. I'm going to get this one back and see if we can catch a few more. So I just wanted to quickly show you the rig that I've been using and how it's constructed. On the main line, to start with, I've got a run ring, and on that run ring I've got a 113 gram cage feeder, and that goes down to an angled bead. So when that sits there, it pushes the feeder slightly away from the hook link so you don't get any tangles. On the end of that main line, I've then tied on a quick change swivel. The hook link itself has got a loop in the end and an anti-tangle sleeve, so that all kind of marries up once you slide that down over the thing, and then you've got a really, really neat little setup there. The hook link itself is very much like a carp hook link, but what you do is you scale down and have a bit more finesse, and then make the length a lot longer. So rather than having a big hook and a big bait and, I don't know, 6 to 10 inches of length on the hook link, this is more like 3 to 4 feet. So it's a nice long hook link. That means the barbel or chub won't spook off the feeder. You need a long hook link when you're fishing for those species, really, especially barbel. And then down at the business end, I've got a size 10 UK Angling coarse hook, and the bait I'm using on this rig at the moment is a 12mm fish meal pellet. And with that all set up like that, that's how I've had the fish that I've caught so far. For my baiting approach, what I decided to do for this session was, rather than fishing boilies, I decided to fish mixed pellets. But what I tend to do with them is I'll get mixed sizes, flavours, colours of pellets, and then soak them the night before the session. And what you get left with is this nice kind of stodgy, what Des Taylor or someone like that would call a pudding mix. That allows you to ball it up nice and easily, and you can chuck it into the swim, you can load it up in a feeder, and it puts a nice bed of bait out. And because you've got different sizes and shapes, they flow downstream at different rates, and they draw the fish in. They're kind of scrabbling around trying to find all the different shapes and sizes. I think that helps them kind of trip up a little bit when it comes to hook baits, etc. So I'll show you that now. Unfortunately, that was to be the last fish of the trip. So 1 chub and 1 barbel. Quite successful. My first time fishing the Avon in Warwickshire, and I'll definitely be back for some more barbel and chub action in the future.